Acum ne pregătim pentru o discuție pe care mă bucur că o voi modera. De aceea aș vrea să îl invit alături de mine pe Raffaele Balestra, Chief Financial Officer la Penny. Bun venit, good morning!
Good morning!
I love. În primul rând o să vorbim în engleză. So now we are going to switch in English. Thank you for being with us. I really love that we have Google Translate because so you can look that you can talk many languages. I've just translated. Benvenuto Raffaele, grazie per aver acceptato il nostro invito.
So we can speak Italian today.
Exactly, so we can speak Italian today. Thank you very much. So I'm very curious. How did you choose Romania? How did you arrive here? What was your journey to Romania? And also Penny Italy versus in comparison actually to Penny Romania. A short comparison, so to say.
Yes, so I became CFO here in Romania last year. I was promoted at the beginning of May, but I was able to come physically only at the end of June due to the COVID situation in Italy was very big. And so I'm kind of new still in Romania 1 year, but I've been with the group in retail since 10 years. So I started with Penny Italy in 2011. So I celebrated my 10 years with the group. And before that I was an auditor. So I was working for PwC, PricewaterhouseCoopers, for 13 years. So kind of a long way. And so my background is clearly accounting and audit. Yeah. And Reve is an international group. So I always been I always liked to be exposed internationally. Also, when I was in PwC, I was in London for 3 years. So I like to move somehow. And so I was there to looking for occasion, and they contacted me from the group in end of 2019, and they asked me, there is a chance to go to Romania. What about this? And so I came here to Bucharest with my wife for a weekend to see, clearly, to get a feeling about the city. We were happy, we liked it, and so we went through all the additional necessary assessment and so on, and then finally I accepted. So this was the way in the journey to be in Romania. And yes, so far so good. We are happy to be here, clearly. And in terms of Penny, well, they are in a, Penny Italy versus Penny Romania, they are in a different situation overall. First of all, I want to say that also the country is in a different situation. I mean, Romania is starting from a lower base of GDP, let's say, but the potential is higher. If we see the history of the last 10 years, the development of Romania has been higher than Italy. I gave a look to 2017, the highest year in the last period. I mean, Romania had more than 7% development. Italy had less than 2%. Yeah, so the potential here is bigger. But this is not the full story, clearly. I mean, Penny Romania has had a very, very good development in the last years. I mean, in the last 5 years, the development was more than double-digit every single year in terms of turnover. So very, very stable, significantly good. And this is coming from overall from I think a stability of management and good management. So stable, good management overall. And when I speak about management, it's not only the top management, but it's head of departments and team leaders. Yeah. So every day you improve, every day you do something better compared to the day before. This is relevant because you have to learn. It's not easy business overall. And I think this is the key of the success of Penny Romania. So stability at that good level in a different level of the organization. And this is what they had and we had in Romania. And the results are visible about this.
Well, this is a very good pillar and also a very good value for any company. So I really like this idea. Also, congratulations for your journey. It was an interesting one, and we are very happy that you like Romania, and we welcome you warmly. Now, talking about the financial part, so to say, I'm very curious about the current situation of Penny Romania, of course, business-wise.
Yes, we are happy about the results so far. Last year we had a development of turnover of 19% compared to previous year. Yeah, so significantly good development. We reached 4.73 billion lei turnover. There was some COVID effect, but overall it's not coming only from COVID, it's coming from the good performance. The expansion of the stores is significant. We opened 20 stores last year. This year we plan to open 25 stores in total. and to close the year with more than 300 stores. Yeah, this is the target for the year. And actually, we will celebrate the 300 stores in December together with the opening of the new warehouse also. So it's another big event from 3 to 4 warehouse in Romania. So all the financial indicators are positive. So turnover is good, the result is good. Also the current year in terms of performance, economic performance is above expectation. So we are happy about this. And we reached 5,500 people. So also this is getting bigger as in terms of organization. So I think for us the challenge is to keep the focus, because the development has been there stably in the last years. We are very happy about the year. We need to keep the focus to keep it, because the ambition is there. So we still haven't finished the journey. The journey is still long, and we have to keep like this, with this focus on the results, I'll say.
And so I hope that you will manage to. Those are good indicators also for us as a country. When we see such a big player in this market that has good results, this means that also in the country the indicators are moving on a positive direction, so to say. Now you have told us something about the COVID pandemic part, and we would like actually to know and to ask you, what are the measures that you put in place, of course having in mind the pandemic and the COVID situation?
Yeah, COVID was overall, I mean, it's not coming to me, but it was a disaster for the world, entire world, not only for Penny, not only for Romania, but for the full world. Yeah. So we could react organizationally wise. This is what we can do as a company. Yeah. So first of all, we set up a crisis cell, meeting on a daily basis, and involving stores, logistic, and headquarter to be fast in the reaction to the problem, because there were like daily problems to be dealt with. This is the first thing we did. Then we also wanted to be close to our employees, because specifically in the stores they are exposed with thousands of customers every single day. So to be close, we did the coaching development and coaching session for them for emotional resilience, and psychological support somehow. This we did. And also we supported them for the registration for the vaccination. This is also another topic we wanted to be, because the process was not that easy to register, let's say. And so we wanted to reach the highest possible number of vaccination in the organization, even if, as you know, at the end it's still the decision of the employee if to get vaccinated or not. Yeah, but we wanted to be there. And we did it, and then, as everybody else, I would say, we had to organize the work between home work and office work. So the shift in the head in Stefanesti, where we have the headquarters and so on. So this was the main organizational action we did relating to the COVID.
And talking about employees, we have heard about your new employer branding campaign, and I would like to ask you to tell us a bit more about this.
Yes, we launched it 2 weeks ago, so it's just launched.
It's fresh, so to
it's
say.
fresh, yes. I mean, the main motto there is successful Penny pornește de la oamenii.
Very good.
Please
very
correct
good.
me, the Romanian, I try. And it is actually the biggest campaign ever in terms of employer branding for Penny. Yeah, so also there we are getting more and more ambitious. Clearly, we want to attract the best resources. We are perfectly aware that people are making the difference. So at the core of the strategy also for Penny is people. This is without any doubt. So this has been the biggest campaign, and important to say also that we wanted to have our own employees on the video, on the material, let's say. Yeah. So the main part of the spots and so on are with the real employees from logistics, sales, and headquarters, because we wanted it to be real and to have our colleagues to show, let's say, even if it was a little bit more difficult because clearly they're not professional actors. So we need to, it was a little bit more challenging to prepare it, but yes, it was like this. And we will see the results. I mean, this is within the overall strategy of HR, for which we are also happy at the moment. As I said, we have reached the 5,500 employees. All the KPIs also they are positive. The turnover of the people has decreased. So we are looking positive, and this is another step also in the strategy of HR, and we'll see the results. But so far, we are also happy about this. Yeah.
I'm sure that there are going to be good results, and congratulations for using your own employees. I really love those examples, having in mind that every every employee likes to feel important to the company, and when she or him becomes the image of the company in one campaign, I'm sure that that will give him a extra boost of confidence. Now talking about examples of leadership. So congratulations for that. Now talking about something pragmatical, so to say. Let's talk a bit about the packages for an employee, salary and list of benefits.
Yes, I mean, one of our pillars in the employer value proposition is fair payment. So we want to treat the people in a fair way, yeah? And so payment is one of the pillars. And so if an employee or a new person starts tomorrow to work for Penny, he will get as a basic salary, a net salary of 2,275 lei, including meal vouchers, so 20 lei daily for meal vouchers. This is the basic salaries, plus clearly they have a long set of bonuses and benefits. Yeah, the bonuses, they are usually connected to performance. So clearly there are some KPIs at the store level. If they reach it, they get the bonus. But last year we had 92% of the people getting a performance bonus. So it means that also the target is set in order to be able to pay, because 92% is you can see is a high percentage. We have also bonuses connected to special events of the people, like marriage, like the birth of a newborn kids. Also for sad events like funerals or relatives, we want to be close to the employees also in all circumstances. And they get between 1 and 2 additional salaries depending on the event. And these are the bonuses. And then we have the benefits. Also the list of benefits is quite comprehensive, I want to say. But we can mention the health insurance, which has been used by approximately 1,400 employees last year. So also in this case is pretty extensive, is good. We have the discount, the employee card, Penny card for employees, which give a right to a discount when used. School package to support the children of the employees, so they get some additional benefit and money to support the expenses for the school. And also, given that we want step by step to improve, also from this year there will be also the holiday vouchers. So in the summer we'll be paid this holiday voucher based on seniority of the people. But again, this is another step also to make it, let's say, the package bigger in a way, yeah, and to be attractive. Yeah.
That really is a quite attractive package, and it's very well structured, and also I think it's important for every employee, no matter what is the position that he's handling or she's handling, to have this kind of packages, and also feel that he can depend on the company and he can be rewarded in special moments. Now I know, Raffaele, that you're the Chief Financial Officer, but having in mind that we have spoken about employees, can we talk a little bit about the HR strategy?
Yes, I am a CFO, but I'm also responsible for HR, by the way. So yeah, and thank you for the question, because we spoke about money and fair payment, but this is not the only pillar where you should focus. Yeah, so we have also the personal development, which is another very important pillar in the strategy, let's say. Because at the end of the day, the payment, the salary is important, but it's targeting a basic needs of the person. But then you have, other elements like, esteem and self-realization, that there are higher needs of the person. Yeah, also following the hierarchy of needs of the Maslow, of the psychologist Maslow. So for us, it's also very relevant to have personal development, because at the end of the day, every employee is spending a lot of time working, and it's not really work life. I mean, the work is part of the life, because you spend really the day there at work, not the full day, but many hours there. And so what I want to mention there is we did a very nice project last year. Was called the School of Leadership, dedicated not only to store directors, but also to deputies, directors in the stores. Yeah, so it was the first time we did such a big training activity for our employees. More than 1,300 employees were involved in this, and this is still ongoing. And it was targeting the leadership skills. Yeah, so conflict management, setting targets, emotional management, and so on. Yeah. I really liked it personally. Also, the people who did it liked it, because we collected some feedbacks, so the perception was very good. And again, I think it's the right direction because again, it's not only money, but it's the full package we offer to an employee. Yeah, so they should also develop themselves because again, they spend a lot of time working, and this is, it's important that you also develop your personality and your skills while you're working.
And talking about the leadership program, did you have the chance to measure it and also to make a future plan with it?
We are actually close to terminating this development, the delivery of it, and then we will measure it. So we have also a plan to measure it. Clearly, it's not that easy to measure this because leadership is at the store level is difficult to set right KPIs over there. But we will do it. So we will measure to our district managers what is the change in the behavior and the treatment of leadership, moments in the store. So this will be done this year. Is in the target for the current year. And also, by the way, clearly we don't focus only on the stores. We have also development plan for the headquarters, specifically for the other department. We did development centers with external consultants. And we identified the point of strengths and point of development, which is normal in a way. And so we are also targeting this in order to, for every level of the organization to have another step and another improvement, step by step.
And also another important thing that I would like to ask you, Raffaele, about personal and professional development.
Yes, this is also, as I mentioned, is difficult somehow to split the two because again, we are spending a lot of time within the organization. These are the two main development that the one we mentioned that we deployed, but we have also in mind some additional elements. Again, it's a pillar of Penny. Yeah, so personal development was one of the three, and we will always focus about this. So this will be retained also for the next years, I would say. Yeah.
And that is very good. Now, having in mind that we have learned about those pillars and about everything that you are doing for the development of your employees, and I think that they are really good programs. I'd like to talk a little bit about the future because we have such a short distance left till 2022 actually, and 2022. I have forgotten the year we are in. Oh my God! So yes, talking about 2022, what are the future plans?
Yeah, the plans are ambitious. So as said, that we reached the good levels of performance. We are happy of, but let's say the way is still long. We already set a medium long-term strategy targets. So we already communicated that we want to reach 619 stores by 2029. So it's a long way, but it means to more than double the current network of the stores. So it's a demanding task, and this means to open between 35 and 40 stores every single year. So it will become very challenging. Please consider that this year we will open 25 overall in the total year. Next year will be 35. So this is the main target, to keep, with this expansion and to open stores. And also we are in plan to have 2 additional warehouses also. So this year will be, we will open the 4th warehouse. By 2029 we will need also to support the network 2 additional warehouses. This is the medium long-term strategy of Penny, which is very ambitious, but again, everything is looking good till now. So we have to be ambitious, to be there. Let's say.
I think that is very important for everybody to set up big and ambitious targets so that you can be and stay motivated to try and reach them. And I'm sure that you have a very good plan ahead of you, and I think that you are going to reach them. But what can I tell you is that we are going to meet again at Zilele Biz the next year and so on, and we'll talk about the results also. Now, on a personal note, I would like to ask you, what do you appreciate about Romania since you have came here?
I like very much the countryside of Romania. Yeah, so also specifically in this season, or with the foliage, let's say, is very nice. I like the countryside overall. I mean, also in Italy, but I like it very much also in Romania. We traveled a little bit and we saw very nice places. So we are not long tourists. After 1 year and a half, we actually are, residential in a way in Romania. And we went also to ski, which was a surprise for me to be able to ski in Romania. It was not known to me before. And I also like the hills around Bucharest because I like cycling a little bit. And I found some nice place to cycle between the vineyards and so on. which I also like very much. So I think we are settled in a good way in Romania. Yeah.
And that is very good. I'm happy to hear about your passion about cycling. I'm also a passionate cyclist, also off-roads and off-roads. So you have a lot of interesting experience to discover in Romania on two wheels. So congratulations to that. And on the last note, if there is something that you're missing about Italy, what's that?
Yeah, maybe a little bit the family and the relatives, and maybe a little bit the food. This I have to say, yeah.
We have a lot of Italian restaurants here.
Exactly.
Are they close to the real stuff or not?
Exactly. No, the standard is good. Yes, yes. I'm surviving, so no worries about this.
It's perfect. Raffaele, thank you very much for accepting our invitation today and talking about your management style and about your leadership style also. And we wish you all the best for the future.
Thank you.
Applause for Raffaele.